So we're driving the new Lamborghini Temerario, replacement for the Huracan. They've dropped the V10 engine, they've added twin turbochargers, and it's got a hybrid system. This thing can drive around without burning any petrol and without making any antisocial noises. It's also around 300 kilos heavier than the Huracan. So let's see what this car is all about. Temerario loosely translates as fearless in Italian, and this new supercar certainly needs some guts. It's tasked not only with replacing the best-selling Lamborghini of all time and swapping the V10 for a hybridised V8, but beating the Ferrari 296 GTB and McLaren 750S. We've got 12 laps of Vallelunga to see just how good it is. But first, a quick guided tour. Like the Huracan, the Temerario is built around an all-space frame aluminium chassis. It is all new, it's 20% lighter than before, but it is not carbon fibre, unlike the Revuelto. And that is why, despite this being a smaller car with a smaller engine, it's actually only 80 kilos lighter than Revuelto. It's 1,690 kilos dry, but it's with the engine that this car makes a more fundamental shift. I think the Revuelto, that has stuck with a V12 naturally aspirated engine. This car, it drops to the twin-turbo V8, gets rid of the V10 that's been a Lamborghini signature for more than 20 years. It's an all-new 4-litre unit with a flat-plane crank that produces 789 brake horsepower alone and can rev to an incredible 10,000 RPM. That's much more than even the most potent Huracan. There's also a new transversely mounted 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox. Between the engine and gearbox, we've got an axial flux e-motor, another 2 axial flux e-motors at the front axle, and in between, in the bit that we might want to call the transmission tunnel, we've got a 3.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery. So all in, that makes 907 brake horsepower. That's hundreds more than a Huracan and just 94 short of Revuelto. In terms of other figures, we've got 2.7 seconds 0 to 62 and in excess of 210 miles an hour. All that performance is harnessed by double wishbone suspension, adaptive dampers, electric torque vectoring on the front axle, and carbon ceramic brakes with monster 10-piston front calipers. Our car wears optional Bridgestone Potenza race tyres. Now, there are all sorts of interesting comparisons here, partly because there just aren't any direct rivals really, partly because performance has taken such a bump, and partly because it's just so interesting technically versus a whole range of different cars. So rather than reel all that off here, I'm going to stop and stand still, and Grant is going to put some specs up on the screen for you to have a look at. Can I move now, Grant?
No, not yet.
How about now?
No.
How about now?
Oh, go on then.
This is also a much bigger car than the Huracan, so 140 millimeters longer, 36 millimeters taller, and all round a much more usable kind of supercar. There's also a new infotainment system with 3 screens. There's one for the driver, one in the center console, and one for the passenger, as well as the option to display telemetry. Our car gets the lightweight options pack with bespoke door casings, carbon fibre bucket seats, and outside, improved aerodynamics. So let's see how the Temerario stacks up around Vallelunga. Now, this is my first time driving this car, so you're experiencing this with me. It's going to be quite raw, I think, as I'm trying to keep up with an extremely talented, very quick Lamborghini test driver, Marco Passerini, but hopefully it is going to be interesting and revealing. So the first thing to say, I think, is that engine. It's quite a gruff sounding engine. It is definitely not a patch on the V10 sonically. I'm sorry, but it is not very characterful. Very prompt downshift there. Flows into the turn very nicely. Now, I'm in recharge mode at the moment. I think I need to come out of that in a minute. I can't tell if it's full or not, but I've been told to leave it in recharge before we go to the full performance setting. Just warming back up again now. Very fast circuit. So in Corsa mode, so the gear shifts there, quite aggressive, but very prompt, not uncouth, but definitely very positive, I would say. Let's get this thing into... So we're out to 8,000 RPM now. I think I've dropped him there, switching all that stuff off. So what we are now, still at only 7,000 RPM there, so we're still only scratching the surface, so I have got to get out of that. So let's 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Heavy on the brakes. Patient with this car, David. There's some rotation there, but you cannot just pile into a corner in it. And I know it is not an STO replacement, it's the standard model. So we're coming out with some oversteer there. 7,000 RPM, so a lot of the time you are sort of scratching the surface and sort of revs, but it doesn't feel right to wind it right the way out. Getting a bit too close, sorry. So let's try and keep it up a bit through these corners. I don't want it to pick up the front and start to slide and understeer. Feeling through that corner, I have to say, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, feels nice and stable. I think it's easy to forget how many revs you have, and that you feel like you're going to run out of revs, but you don't. So you keep going. Sending the bias to the rear there. 7,000, 7, 8. Not a very nice sound. It's braking. So there you see. Just trying to play with it a bit. Have to watch. I want more rear bias, so I wonder if I'm happier in sport mode. It's difficult because I'm not that familiar with it just at the moment. I don't want to be taking my hands off the wheel. Yeah, I'm getting used to using all the revs now. I think before I was maybe falling a little bit short and dropping behind as a result. Yeah, okay. It is a very, very competent thing. It's too much understeer, not enough rear bias for me there. That's how I would sum that up. So, put it into sport mode, and then we have to redo the hybrid to get into performance. So let's see if I can just have a cheeky play with it while he's run a cool down lap now. Let's just see if we can... Okay. Alright, so you can, I think sport clearly there, I went in a bit slower, so it's not quite comparative, but you could feel the playfulness there. So maybe, I think next time, I'm going to go out in sport and just see if the balance of this car comes to me a little bit more, because at the moment I'm not quite digging it, put it that way.
For my third and final stint, I stay in sport mode,
and go for the softest of 2 suspension settings. I'm hoping that'll give me extra rear bias and a little more body movement to help play with the balance. I haven't quite clicked with it yet, so the Temerario has to deliver in these last few laps. Let's see. I want to like this car. I want to like it. I want it to be good. It's moving around a little bit more in terms of compliance, I think. Okay, so it's definitely more rear biased. We're pushing straight away, we're braking now. 5th, 4th into this corner. Let's have a look, this will be interesting. Get it. So it's definitely, it's definitely moving around more. It's going quite quickly though. Traction intervention there, but I think generally this is working better for me. Short shifted, then I keep forgetting that I can wind it all the way out. It's absolutely dropped me now because of that, I think. So that was a bit ham-fisted, but I think we're still getting some intervention there, so it's not allowing it to do a full drift, but I'm much more happy with this car, 100%. I think this is much better. I think I'm getting into this engine more now, and this is actually the problem with some of these launches where you just don't get that much time with the car. Again, it's into there, rotated. Very strong brake pedal. It's just below 4,000. It's not that strong though, this engine, I don't think. Let's remember to wind it out this time. Yes, so it's not dropping me in quite the same way because I took it to 9,500. Good on the brakes. Some intervention at the back there to keep us straight. That is much, much better. Do not use it in Corsa, that's my advice. So 8,000, 9,000. It is amazing how much he drops me when I drive this like a normal car. I suppose it's obvious really when you think about it, but I am drifting a little bit, turning the wipers on at the same time as a complete amateur. As a Lamborghini test driver, how do I turn the wipers off? I cannot pit with the wipers on on a Lamborghini press relaunch. Where are we? There we go. Still not letting it go completely. I've still got the wipers on. This is hilarious. I can't look down. Just give me a wiper stalk. I can't see where the wipers are. This is so embarrassing. Get it tucked in there. That's 9, 10. Let's go. Bands out this corner. Right, where are those wipers at? There we go. Okay. You can see the Lamborghini test driver drifting as well in front of me. And in here. Still want to turn all that off because I can tell this is going to be much better, much better. Thank goodness for that. Just shows me the complexity of these cars. I think how much they can change in different modes, how much your driving style comes into it, and for me, the softer suspension mode, sport mode, that is the ticket in this car. Corsa with harder dampers just was not working for me. Switching to sport mode and remembering to use all 10,000 RPM really helped me click with the Temerario. But I still didn't connect with it quite as I hoped. Either it's handling or a V8 engine that, while exciting, doesn't reward like a V10 can. So we really do need more time to fully understand such a complex car. Hopefully we'll be able to do that sooner rather than later, so subscribe to the car channel and look out for an extended test. But on this basis, and as impressive as the Temerario is, I'd take a Ferrari 296 GTB or McLaren 750S instead.